Did you know the Louvre, before it got robbed, had 300 million euros worth of jewellery, with an estimated 60 million euros of that stolen? Which might sound like a lot, but the Louvre generates 250 million euros a year from tickets and merchandise, which is actually nothing compared to the 1 billion euros needed to renovate the Louvre. But the worst part about this whole heist is the jewellery isn't even insured, because no private company can afford to insure such an expensive set, which means the French government has to make up for the financial loss.
Bonjour.
But what's crazy is the literal name Louvre has cost the city of Abu Dhabi 400 million euros, since they actually use the Louvre brand name at one of their museums in the UAE, and for 400 million euros they can use it for the next 30 years, which isn't nearly as mad as the fact that the Louvre is a hedge fund, and quite a big one, with 300 million euros invested into real estate, stocks, bonds, and all of this growing by 5% per year. This investment fund pays out 23 million euros per year, and just for perspective, the Louvre has a bigger investment fund than the British Museum at 200 million pounds. However, isn't nearly as big as the New York Museum of Art, which has a $3.6 billion investment fund. And the Louvre has done this to make them financially independent from the French government. However, 50% of the Louvre's revenue is still from the French government.